Alright. Just trying to get this machine set up.
I mean, this is like, what, your second, third time welding, right?
Yeah. Actually, it is like my second or third time welding with this machine. This thing's been finger by everybody in the world, but we'll eventually get it. So this is some of my, from home. This is me getting the machine adjusted here, and then this is me somewhat adjusting it. It's a little different. The welder people will know the difference, but
so you can see the
this is like a 1985 machine, and this is like probably a 2010, 2012 machine. Yeah, but if you see my machine, you'll laugh. But it's a bad bit.
Well, once some old shit look way better.
Yeah, black of the berry, the sweet of the juice. Oh no, isn't it the older the berry, the sweet of the juice?
Blacker the berry.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, same difference.
All right, so it looks like we pretty much got this thing done then, huh?
Yeah, it's all buttoned up. About to throw the bumper back on it and see if we can get on dyno and see what kind of power to make.
It's a big boy.
Yeah, it's probably one of the biggest ones I've seen in a C7 setup. You know, did that. We redid a transcooler, an external transcooler. The factory one kind of got in the way of the big ass intercooler that we did.
Yeah, move the transcooler over here now.
Yeah. It has a Pro Speed oil cooler on this side, so we kind of thought I wanted to match it. You know, didn't get as fancy with the ducting, but I don't necessarily think we really need it. Hopefully, we can make some promising numbers and see if maybe we can make this into a package to where we can, you know, upgrade all of the, you know, 4-inch or 3.5-inch intercoolers that come with Procharged stuff, and have the big boy air-to-air without having to go with the air-to-water. You know, the air-to-water is a little bit more maintenance to kind of keep up with, and some customers don't like that. They just want to hop in the car and all that. So. Same problem I have. Yeah, that's what I've been doing lately. You know, just let it.
Hey, we're starting this up.
We're gonna try. He just did, so this is our first one he's done like this. We bought it with the F1X. We bought the bracket and the supercharger by itself, and then we custom did all the cold piping by ourselves. Custom built big air-to-air intercooler, 3.5-inch outlet coming out of the blower, 3.5-inch out of the intercooler, and then 4-inch going to the throttle body. So trying to see how much power we can make with an air-to-air intercooler. Still a nice street strip setup, but again, with the airflow of that intercooler, hopefully we can still make, you know, upwards of 1,100 plus real horsepower. That's the goal. With intake air temps still not getting out of hand, you know. This car had an F1R on it before with a stock Procharger intercooler, and hopefully later we can show you all before and after the size difference of the intercooler. But we're gonna fire it up for the first time and see what happens. I just put a little base file in it, so it might not run the best, but we'll see. Got anything to add to that?
Huh?
Got anything to add?
He got plenty of it earlier, so I gave him the whole rundown.
have our port injection on it too, so we can run straight E85 in it. Built 8-speed auto, and we just put a built rear end in it too.
Oh, that's
so,
right.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
So it's, I mean, this thing's built for 8-second passes. As long as the transmission holds up. It will. Each win. It looks good, dude. It really does. It turned out really nice. It's a tight fit down there, and you did really good, man. You did really good. Look at that. I mean, there's no room.
No.
But again, for maximum horsepower, we got to put as big a piping as we can in it. I like it. Hopefully we'll see it on the dyno soon.
What do you think she'll make?
This pull I'm shooting for right over 1,000. It's only the third pulled above 6,000 RPMs.
Sweet.
Yeah, I made 980, I think, last pull, so hopefully right at 1,000. And after that, we can go more. Yep. But I am serious though. We did this fuel system like 4 years ago in this car. Needs a bigger fuel pump. We do that. Let's finish it on Monday. Let's call it quits today. I think a real bell though will help even more.
Green on it.
Yeah. But anyhow, you guys watching at home, 1,080. That was literally our third pull above 6,000. The car was built before with an F1R on it, with a full Procharger, intercooler, cold piping, and so forth. But it just goes to show you how good when you build a blower or a turbo kit correctly, how efficient it is and how easy it is to make horsepower when it's done properly. So again, we bought this F1X with the bracket by itself, and then we custom fabbed up the entire cold piping, including the intercooler. And the IATs with 24 pounds of boost are still, 140, 130 degrees on a 102 degree day right now. So you can tell the big cold piping on the inlet side and the outlet side makes a huge difference for efficiency on these things. I'm happy with it, and we're not even done yet. Our goal was 1,100 rear wheel horsepower, air to air. Most of the F1Xs we do custom cold piping in it. We do air to water intercoolers, for like drag race purposes and even roll race stuff. But this customer didn't want an ice tank in the back, so we literally built the baddest air to air intercooler we could on a new Corvette, and right now it's working, phenomenal. And we'll turn up some more on Monday. I need to adjust a couple fueling things, and then come Monday, I think we're gonna hit over 1,100 rear wheel horsepower with an air-to-air setup in a car that you can hop in and drive every day. It's pretty gnarly. A lot of people out there have 10 ribs for these things that, we could and make 30-something pounds of boost. But with the intercooler and everything we got right now, an 8 rib, I have 0 belt problems. We're at 25, almost 26 pounds of boost. So again, that's not on the track or on the street yet, so it's on the dyno and it's happy. So we'll make sure it's happy here, then we'll go out on the street and make full pulls with it shifting to make sure the belt and everything still has no issues and no slipping and so forth. But we run an 8 rib put it this way, we went 750s with an 8 rib setup. So, you know, a lot of people out there say the 10 ribs, you gotta have it and so forth, and definitely they do help, but if the geometry's not right, you have more problems. So we know this works, we stick with what works, and Dynograph shows it's working. 26 pounds, I love it. I love it. That is gnarly. And yeah, intake air temps were 131 at the end of the pool, which is
Wow.
really impressive for an air-to-air setup with 26 pounds. Again, that's only a 5th gear dyno pool, so it's not the street pool. So we'll get logs on the street too to make sure that intake air temps are still low, which I know they will be. That intercooler core we did is huge. It's literally the biggest core you could fit
Isn't it
in
like
that front
6
bumper.
inches thick?
Yes, it's enormous. All right, today we're in Mr. Carmouche's 2016 C7 Z06. This car is making well over 1,200 rear wheel horsepower, still with the 8-speed automatic transmission in it. I just went ahead and put some Mickey Thompson drag radials on it to see if I can even try to roll into it in 3rd gear on the street. It probably won't do too well as far as traction goes. I'm not gonna do nothing too crazy. I'm just gonna roll into it, probably just 1 gear. Like I said, it's probably gonna leave black marks the entire time. As you can see, even with 1,200 rear wheel horsepower, AC on, car's a complete street car. Coolant temps are right at 210 right now, oil temps under 200. You know, it's hard to beat a street car. You can hop in and drive anywhere you want and make over 1,200 rear wheel horsepower with it. They're so much fun. And again, so far so good. Let me stop the recording. Do one more. Again, no way I'm gonna try 1st or 2nd. I'm just gonna do 3rd from a low RPM so it's not making crazy boost and just roll into it. Crap out of tires on top of 3rd gear. Golly, this thing pulls hard. Try one more time now that we got a little bit of heat in them again. Gets up to speed quick. Holy crap. Yeah, that's fun. One thing I forgot to add, obviously making 1,200 rear wheel horsepower, we did upgrade the complete drivetrain in this car. It does have a built RPM rear end in it. We got the, I think it's a drive shaft shop, CV axles in it, and a local Century does our 8-speed automatic transmissions. Power like this, you know, this 8-speed auto, it might last a couple pulls, but the clutch packs in them just can't hold this kind of horsepower. So that being said, full drivetrain is completely upgraded for you know, a custom package like this. As always, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button for more action coming at you. If you like this video, this build, please give it a thumbs up. Have a great day.